The neo-fascist party Golden Dawn is set to become the latest addition to the Greek parliament. Exit polls show the extreme nationalist organization has won between 6 and 8% of the vote, well above the required 3% threshold. Let's now discuss what lies behind the party's success with author, economic analyst and international lawyer Nick Skrekas. Mr. Skrekas, after all that Greece went through the last time it was under the rule of fascists, how could Greeks now elect their ideological descendants? I mean, really, how has it come to this?
Hi, Karen. Well, there are a lot of excuses, but really it's not the best way for Greece to be viewed by the outside world. Indeed, you're right. Greece lost 10% of its population under the Nazi boot in World War II. We also have close to 10 million diaspora Greeks overseas, so xenophobia and racism is something we should stay far away from. However, in Greece, the governments have not dealt with the issue of illegal immigration very well. We don't know how many illegal immigrants we have, and we've got ghettos springing up in many areas of Athens. Now, this particular group has been sharp enough to understand that with vigilantes on the streets, protecting parks, turning away prostitutes and drug runners, they've won quite a large slice of popular support. And more than that, this particular election was also one in which anger prevailed. They wanted to punish the two large parties.
So do you think this is it? Have we hit the final round, or do you think there are more surprises in store?
I think the surprises that we have already had are close to tectonic shifts. Quite frankly, the first party, New Democracy, only got about 20% by the looks of things. The other member of this duopoly of power that has been in government here since 1974 could only scrape together 15%. Now, together that's only 35%. These two parties have commanded for close to 40 years close to 80% of the vote. So you can understand how they have been very harshly punished by voters.
Mr.
And
Skrekas,
of course,
yes. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to know, I'm curious, how is a fascist party presence in Parliament, how is it going to fit in with the EU and its values?
It won't certainly fit in with the EU and its values, but we've seen extreme right parties in many other places in Europe as well. Now, in their constitutional documents, of course, they don't say that they're actually fascist. They don't say that they're actually extreme racists. In some aspects, it is a criminal organization because some of its members do some criminal things. However, in its own documents, that isn't revealed. It will probably mean very boisterous debate in Parliament. I'm not sure that they will always be a very useful voice. But many people that would like to see more tension inside Parliament and more conflict, thinking that an adversarial process will spring up more truths, may well be happy with it.
Now, I think it's safe to say that the exit polls so far paint a grim picture. No contenders have won more than 20% of the vote. Now, on top of it all, isn't there now the very real danger of an impotent, or maybe I should say a deadlocked government?
At the moment, no single party can govern. No two parties alone can govern. We need at least three parties to be able to coalesce, to be able to govern for a while. What happens under Greek constitutional law is that the first party, in this case New Democracy, Conservatives, will have a mandate to form a government within 3 days. It's safe to say that the previous government, PASOK, will most likely agree with them, but they need more parties coming along. That's far from assured. Very far from assured.
All right. Nick Skrekas, that's all the time we have. Author, economic analyst, and international lawyer, thank you.
Thank you.